All right, guys, welcome back to the Brett Cooper Reaction channel. Brett Cooper Reactions from Above. That's what some people are calling me. But seriously, we do have some updates. The number one thing is Brett Cooper released her highly anticipated official first episode of her new Brett Cooper show. The title of it is Let's Talk About Right-Wing Cancel Culture. One of the things that I think you'll appreciate about my channel is over here, we keep it real. I give you guys my honest opinion. I would hope that that's what you guys watch and subscribe to me for, is not only am I going to update you on whatever drama's going on, I'm going to tell you the truth, okay? Or at least what I feel, whether it's right or wrong. And in this specific situation with Brett Cooper, I do want to say this, okay? The episode itself was good. I watched the entire thing when it premiered. I even left like 1 or 2 comments because I couldn't believe how well it was. It was crazy. Like when she first started off, it was like a few thousand people in there. And then it just skyrocketed. And at one point, because she did a live premiere, like, yes, it's a video, but she did it like a live premiere where you can make it go live first. And then, you know, people come in and watch it. And then after that, when the live is over, people could just watch it. That's kind of what she did. It's like a premiere. She did that, right? The peak of her video, which was actually right at the very end, towards the end, she had 61,000 live viewers. That was insane. She had an insane amount of people watching. By the time it's all said and done, she is going to have well over 1 million, maybe even 2 million views on this video. As a matter of fact, she actually posted on her Instagram. I don't have it here, but I'll pull it up right now. On her Instagram, she basically said, "Thank you guys so much. This is incredible. This video got 500,000 views in 2 hours. That is insane. That is an insane amount of viewership in 2 hours. And she's won. There's no other way around it. She has just downright won. The best revenge you could get against somebody who does you wrong is success. Whether they took her personal social media accounts away from her, I posted that yesterday. Whether they did her bogus and didn't want to pay her, which is what I suspect led to her leaving the Daily Wire. I heard other things about her not really being happy there. Whatever it was, doesn't matter anymore. She is clearly the real deal. She has a huge support base, and truth be told, she does not need the Daily Wire. She is perfectly fine on her own. She has won. Now, let me get into my reaction on the actual video, okay? I watched the entire thing. It was like 28 minutes. The content itself was good. She talked about, like, you know, right-wing cancel culture, which I thought was a very important subject. She talked about Mark Zuckerberg. She pointed out the fact that she doesn't really trust him and thinks he's kind of fake. I appreciate that because I feel the same way. You're out of your mind if you really think that Mark Zuckerberg cares anything about Trump or wants to support him or wants to support conservative, whatever. That guy's just a straight grifter. Whatever he got to do to make money, that's what he gonna do. He ain't the only one, by the way. There's a lot of people who are the same way when it comes to this billionaire class. But in terms of the content, like I said, video was good, but I do have some criticisms. I do. Again, we're always honest on this channel. I did not like the sponsorships. I thought the first one was too long. Again, I watched the entire thing. And this is just a little bit of nitpicking. I understand that, but just bear with me here. This is just how I feel. The first sponsor she did was like some meat product or something. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't ever pay attention to YouTube sponsorships. I don't care. I have never bought a product from a YouTuber, never will. That's just not my thing. I went back and looked. The sponsorship was like 2 minutes and like 10 seconds or something. It felt way longer when it happened live. It felt like 5 minutes. And it was annoying because the video was a premiere, I couldn't skip it. The other shocking part was she didn't just do one sponsorship in this video. She did 2. She did whatever that meat company was. And then she did Peterson Academy, which I immediately figured out. I didn't even know the guy had an academy. But as soon as I heard Peterson, I'm like, this must be Jordan Peterson. I guess Jordan Peterson has an academy. Sure enough, that's exactly what it was. He has like an academy where he charges like $500, $600 a year, and you get access to like his course or whatever it was, right? That would be my only main criticism. I personally do not like it. I don't mind creators getting their money, okay? A very long time ago, in 2022, I did take sponsorships on this channel. I got Aura trying to get me to do a sponsor with them now. Probably not going to take it. And the reason why is because even though you're leaving money on the table, sponsorships really are annoying. They're a hassle. And whenever you work with these companies, they're annoying too because they don't let you creatively put the sponsorship in there in a way where people will still watch. They make you put it in there in the most annoying way possible, where you're spending like several minutes in your video. Hey, that's why I really like this product. Go buy it. Like, it's just so annoying. I really don't like the way that they do it. But anyway, this isn't a ramble about sponsorships, even though they are annoying and I turn them down all the time because they're just too much of a hassle, and I try to look at things from the perspective of a viewer. The bottom line is, I do wish that she would have only maybe done one sponsor and it wasn't as long. Again, this is nitpicking, I get it, but that's how I felt. I didn't like the sponsors. In terms of the content as well, I noticed that her format was actually pretty much the same as what she did at the Daily Wire. I'm not mad at it. I just kind of expected something a little more new, you know, a little more fresh, maybe. Nothing wrong with it. It was good. If that's what she wants to do and she feels like this is the format that worked for me at the Daily Wire, why change it? Not mad at it at all. At the end of the day, that format works for her. It's good. I just didn't expect it. You see what I'm saying? I expected something else, but it was like that same hand gesture with the movements and the editing, and they kept zooming in and out of her face and all that. I expect something a little different. If you want an example of like what I think is like a fresh, different style of editing, go look at CoffeeZilla. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. His style of editing, which I know he has an editor that he pays, but his style of editing is like, in my opinion, it's unique. It's really good. I like it. I kind of expected, you know, just something a little bit more unique, but still good. When the video ended, it just abruptly ended. There wasn't like an outro. And again, it's her first video, nitpicking, but I would have expected her to be like, that concludes today's video. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I feel so supported. I love you guys so much. This was incredible, blah, blah, blah. Stay tuned for episode 2. I'm dropping a link down in the comments. Make sure you guys support my, you know, whatever it is. It's like a little Patreon thing she's got where you could pay to get access to like her exclusive content. I would have expected something like that at the outro. We didn't get that. The video just kind of abruptly ended. And remember, this is a live premiere. So one day she's talking and the next thing you know, the screen goes black. And I'm like, okay, is this the end of the video? Like, what happened? And then people were just kind of lingering in the comments, not really sure if the video ended or not. So, you know, I thought that was a little interesting too. So overall, if I had to grade it, I would say, besides the little nitpicks I got, it was good. It was definitely good content. I like the subject matter that she talked about. Definitely looking forward to episode 2, which apparently she already filmed and is supposed to drop Monday. She said that on her Instagram. So that was pretty cool. Now, I do want to point out something else interesting. I'm sorry, not the Daily Wire. Well, it is the Daily Wire, but the comments section, which is obviously owned by the Daily Wire, the main host is Reagan, as we all know, has officially went below 4 million subscribers, which is crazy because when Brett Cooper was on here about a month ago, the Daily Wire, from what I recall, I could be wrong, you guys can correct me, but I'm pretty sure the comment section, sorry, I keep saying the Daily Wire, I'm pretty sure the comment section had like 4.5 million subscribers. Pretty sure they had something like that. And now they're below 4 million, which means that in just about a month, they found a way to lose 500,000 subscribers, which takes a lot, by the way, because the way YouTube works, a lot of people are either just too lazy to unsubscribe or they don't care enough to unsubscribe. They just won't watch. And what happened basically to this channel is there's so many people who probably should unsubscribe, but they didn't. They just don't watch anymore. So what she essentially has, because, you know, in terms of the viewership is still in the toilet. She could barely get 40K views on the video. It's pretty pathetic. What's happening is you really only have 40,000 people who come back and watch the videos. The other 3.5 million plus completely have moved on, probably watching Brett, not even watching you. And I just think it's crazy that the comment section is now going on to 4 million subscribers. This goes along with what I told you guys like 3 videos ago. And this is not me being rude. This is not me being an a-hole. I want to make this very clear. I really don't dislike Reagan. I don't know her. I have no reason to dislike her. I'm not trying to bully her. Where I've seen some people, I don't read the comments too much. Like, I don't read all the comments because there's too many, but you know, some people are like, oh, you're just being too harsh or too mean. Well, if my honesty is harsh, then I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. But we tell the truth here, and I don't think she's talented. Sorry, I don't. I don't think she is, okay? And what I said a few videos ago is if she's not fired, something weird is going on. It doesn't make sense for you to keep on talent as a business owner. Again, I made this analogy before. If you're working your day job and you're not performing and you're losing the company money, 10 times out of 10, you're going to get fired because you are not producing. Last time I checked, the Daily Wire is a for-profit business. If you hire new talent and all she's done is drag it down, her performance has been crap. The results have been crap. Everybody in the comments does not like her. The viewership has declined. You've lost 500,000 subscribers. You're losing revenue. Some of your videos aren't even getting sponsorships. You're paying her more money than she's making. There's no way this could sustain if you're a good CEO. So it's either you are a terrible CEO / leader or something weird is happening. I'm not trying to be a jerk, but I gotta call a spade a spade. This is terrible. You're now under 4 million subscribers. So the bottom line is, I suspect by the end of the year, sometime this year, if this keeps up, which so far it has, she's either going to get fired, demoted, something, and she's got to. It's nothing against her. It's not your fault you're not good at that. There are things I'm not good at. It's okay. If I tried to be an engineer, I would get fired because I suck at it. You used to be a producer. You got bumped up to be an on-air talent on the camera, and you suck at it, just like I suck at being an engineer. If I went to go work for Tesla, I have no skills in that. I'm not good. The production would drop because I suck at that, which means I should be fired. If I don't get fired, what does that say about the CEO? The same thing applies here, in my opinion. You're not producing. You got to go. It just is what it is. If they want to save the comment section, again, I don't care what they do. Not like I watch it. I don't care. I'm just saying, as a CEO, if you want to save the comment section, you're going to have to get rid of her and you're going to have to figure something out. You might even have to just completely just torch this channel and start a new one because this channel is pretty much over. I don't even know if you could save it at this point. I don't even know if replacing Reagan with somebody else would even save it, but whatever. So anyway, last thing I wanted to get into is Jeremy Boring did like a town hall or something. It was god awful. It was so bad I couldn't even get through it. It was pitiful. Whole bunch of nothing. Somebody in the comments said this could have been like an email. It really could have. No point in this. I have no idea why they put the town hall on this channel. Even more of an embarrassment. It only got 11,000 views. Like, nobody cares, bro. I think the last thing I do want to do is highlight this comment. I think this was actually a really good comment here. So it says, Dear Jeremy, since you have hijacked this channel as a way to remind us why the Daily Wire is noble, maybe remind you that you have an audience of critical thinkers. All the reasons we supported the counterculture you nurtured was for one sole destination, truth. We stand for truth. We believe you stood for the same, but something has emerged from the shadows at your company and reared its ugly head. We see that your character isn't noble or truth-seeking at all. It is self-serving and egocentric. We followed and supported you and your company for many years, but the flaws in your leadership are oozing off of my screen. This town hall meeting does not belong here in the comments section, a slowly sinking ship. It is not going to change our minds. Rather, it is solidifying our recognition of your arrogance and willful refusal to accept the painful truth. You made a critical mistake. The Daily Wire has played its part, but many of us are moving on now. If you value your company over your status, I would advise passing on the torch to a new leader, as I know you won't do that. I cannot stay and watch this train wreck. Sincerely, a former supporter. And that's pretty much how we're going to end the video, folks. That pretty much sums up everything right there of what has happened and the current downfall that you are witnessing with the Daily Wire. So, yeah, just wanted to get my thoughts on everything. Definitely let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.